त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Hello, my name is Chris. We have a very interesting topic in our Learn to Meditate Wednesday program. We're going to talk about the void and the Ekadesha Rudra, the two aspects of the subtle system that are very important. And to introduce the topic, I'd like to invite Troy.
Hello, Chris.
How are you going?
Not too bad, thanks. How are you?
Very good. I had a few hiccups during the day, but they just turned out to be very positive.
Good.
So what's our topic today, Troy?
Yeah, like you were saying about the void and just, I guess, mastering our spiritual ascent and journey, and just showing how Sahaja Yoga is quite unique in other forms of seeking or sort of spiritual knowledge, is that we try to develop the knowledge from within so that we can actually work on ourselves and improve ourselves through the meditation. So it's not like we have to actually go to someone and keep getting information and pay more money or do something like that, where a lot of people seeking, that's what they do. They go to a guru or they go to some workshop and they go to pay some money to do some course, and it's like they have to keep going and completing more and more to learn and asking someone else for advice. Well, we still do that in Sahaja Yoga, but we also encourage, or part of it is actually developing it within yourself in that void region, so that in your stomach area. So that's something that we try to work on, and and just become more aware of what's going on, I guess, inside in our subtle system.
Yeah, and it's not a chakra; it's a space in which one chakra revolves around another chakra.
Yeah, and it's almost like 3 chakras there, isn't it? Because the Swadhisthana affects it as well as the Nabi, and then
Yeah.
and yeah, it is. It's like the ocean of illusion, isn't it? They call it. It's like a vastness, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. And I think it's unique to Sahaja Yoga. I think that the concept that the Swadhisthana revolves around the Nabi, and you get your own self-mastery, your own innate religion.
so you become your own guide. Like I heard Shri Mataji say something about the boat. It's like a boat. The guru is like someone that helps the seekers go through on a boat across the ocean of illusion, helps them, lovingly and caringly go across this mire or whatever is going on in the world that's not correct or not helpful. But I guess we can do that ourselves as well. We can help guide ourselves on this boat and just have this steady path through this water. Like in the background, I guess we can just imagine ourselves just floating through the water steadily.
And associated with that is with this this equality of self-mastery is the 10 primordial masters.
Yes. So they've come all throughout the ages, haven't they, to teach us at certain steps in the evolution, wasn't it? To give us some sort of enlightenment or some knowledge. And that's and it's mainly like Dharma, isn't it? Like it's very like Dharma is like teaching us like the right way to live, isn't it? To be a good person and in tune with what God wants, I guess. Is that the essence of what they sort of brought? How would you describe their messages?
I think you just hit the nail on the head there. I'll just list. I'll list them. It's Moses, Abraham, Confucius, Lao Tse, Muhammad, Socrates, Guru Nanak, Janaka, Zoroaster, and one more,
Sai Baba, Shudi.
Sai Baba of Shudi.
The original one. Yeah, the original one. Because that's an interesting point too, because a lot of, like with it in that field, like a lot of people can follow false gurus and have false knowledge, and that actually makes it harder, doesn't it, to find the truth, like in their seeking.
Yeah, so we all seek before we come to the truth, and in that journey we may come across or may get really involved in a guru that was false, and that's not beneficial for our subtle system. It can cause damage. So one of the things that we may have to do is to clear out those false gurus that that may have caused us a problem, and and get rid of everything that you've collected in regards to that false guru.
Yes. Give them up, basically give them up, isn't it? Give up that belief in that path to a different path, isn't it? You've got to just clear it out. Yeah, just totally fresh, start again.
Because you're in Sahaja Yoga and through your meditation, you're following the path of truth and pure values. Those primordial masters have given teachings which help us to find that path if we're not realized, and there are obviously realized incarnations, but when we get realized, we have the capacity and the potential to be our own guru.
Yeah, and that's great. That's a unique thing about Sahaja Yoga, isn't it? It's really helping us all to come up, it's not like a false certificate or a false thing to say you're born again or whatever it is. There's so many religions out there that a lot of it's just lost the essence, that they've picked it off the tree, aren't they? And they're just sort of not really connected to the actual source of spiritual knowledge anymore. It's just like a ritual, or becomes, just like sort of extreme, where it's not the real truth anymore. It originally started based on truth, but a lot of it's just gone too extreme, where people just lose the essence of what it is to connect with your spirit and realize God, isn't it? You don't really, it's a lot of it's just talking, and I don't know. Yeah, it's all different. Like, and they fight each other, don't they? A lot of religions against each other and not doing dharmic things, I guess, whether killing people or persecuting people in the name of God. Where Shri Mataji says that's, we're all equal. Like, we're all people, and we've got to love each other and not agree with each other, but we still respect, people's freedom to do what they like to do.
So that we tend to mess things up as humans. We get the message from a primordial guru, and we turn it around into something that's not pure anymore. But if we meditate and we do the Sahaja practices, we can be our own gurus and have tap into our own innate religion. So we don't need somebody to tell us a dogma. We know just automatically what is right if we're balanced.
Like our temple is inside, isn't it? We don't have to go to the temple to do anything. You just go within, and there's your temple. That's where the temple is, isn't it? In Nabi, I think that's the main, and that is the core of it, isn't it? That it feels like that's the knowledge, and there's so much happening in that with the Swadhisthana as well, the creativity and freedom and sustenance. It's all in that area, isn't it?
You get a gut feeling for things.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Usually. Yeah, follow your
all right. I think you've got some videos of Shri Mataji giving some a talk about.
Yeah, Shri Mataji explains. There's quite a detailed one at the start where she goes into a lot of segments of a lot of talks that she's given, and she goes into a lot about the guru principle and what it means, and just so that she explains it a lot better. So that goes for about 18 minutes, but we're just going to meditate, we do a little clearing, and then we'll watch a video, and then we can just do watch a video and then do a little bit more clearing and meditate. And then there's another one at the end, a shorter one, where she's explaining something to do with the Akasha Ruda, and that's in your Agnya, this area here, isn't it? There's another lot of people in there, isn't it? Like divine beings, isn't there? Like masters and different gurus, I guess, or whatever you'd like to call them. Divine.
In the talk that we played last week on the Wednesday, Shri Mataji said that if you're realized, you can actually, if you're not realized, you don't know when you're getting cancer, but there's a potential that if you are realized, you know that you're on that path, and one of the indicators of that would be your Ekadesha Rudra is catching, and that would be you'd feel it across here, and you could see, and other people could see it, that your forehead is bulging.
That's great. Because I thought that was amazing. Because a lot of people have, that will follow on from what we did last time with the health aspect. It's really, cancer is a big problem, isn't it? So if you could, have some idea that what's going on and try to, a lot of it's in our head, isn't it? The way we think is, they say cancer is to do with your thinking, isn't it? Like overthinking or negative thoughts.
But, the connection between the two is, if the void is caught, then the Ekadesha Rudra will be affected. So we've got to look after our void, to balance, to maintain our innocence, and to do some clearing of the void.
So, it's all connected, isn't it? It's all related.
We're all one big whole.
It is interesting, because our head causes, it's all the stomach and the head, the mind and the gut. It's a very relates to each other, doesn't it? How it works.
Yeah. So we are going to do some meditation around the void.
Yeah, we can start to do that now if you like. We can do a little clearing of the void, and then listen to the talk if you're ready to do that.
Yeah. So I'll sign off and I'll give it to you, Troy.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Okay, so if everyone would just like to be comfortable and sit on the earth is really good for your void, for the innocence, for clearing, or even just put your hands towards the Mother Earth if you're sitting on a chair without your shoes is good. So firstly, we just raise our Kundalini, put on a bandhan. So just, we all know how to raise Kundalini. Just bring it all the way up, tie a knot, bring it down for the one channel, and we do it again. There's 2 channels, 2 knots. Raise again, 3 knots, 3 channels. Bandhan for each chakra. Swadhisthana, Nadi, void, Anaha, Shiri, Agnya, Saraswati. So just put our hands back towards the earth, and the earth element is really going to help our void, and help everything really. It's on every chakra, the earth element. So we can say, Mother, please clear all my impurities, my imbalances. Please draw it out into the Mother Earth. The Mother Earth is all powerful, and she has a Kundalini, her own Kundalini. So she knows how to cleanse. She knows how to act, to do what's right, to do what we need. So we surrender to the Mother Earth to help us. Please give us the innocence, the purity of the Mother Earth. Put your hand, the right hand, onto the stomach area. This is like where the void is, near the nabi and the void. You can have like left void. There's some of the masters that Chris mentioned, they're on the left side, and there's also some masters on the right side. And then we have the center as well. But we can just affirm here in the center, we just say, Mother, I am my own master, my own guru. Just take a nice deep breath into your stomach and just feel your hand move out. And then just let it out. Try to connect with that energy inside your stomach, your self-mastery. Please give me the truth, the pure knowledge. Please help me to assimilate the pure knowledge in my life. Please teach me what I need to learn to help my spiritual ascent. Please let me feel the peace of my spirit. We can have our attention to connect the void with the Sahasrara. So they're both related as well. We can just feel the spirit on the Sahasrara and the void. Just moving up the center channel, out the top of the head. Please give me the qualities of virtue and Dharma. Help me to understand the 10 gurus, 10 masters, embody what they taught into my life, to my understanding, into my void. While we're in this meditative state, we can play the talk of Shri Mataji, the first talk, where she explains a little bit more about this guru aspect. If you can keep your attention on top of your head and attention on your navi, just see if you can absorb some of this information and just stay in meditation while you listen in a meditative state.
Mother, you are my guru. Mother, I am my own guru. Mother, you are my guru. Mother, I am my own guru.
These days, Kali Yuga is the modern times. What was the Kali Yuga? The days of confusion is over, and it's called as Krita Yuga. Means where this living force will act, and this living force has to act through you. You become the medium of that living force. Actually, you become the master of it. How it happens is automatically, by the grace of God, it works out. You cannot sell anything that is the grace of God. What is the value of that? On this point only many people discard Sahaja Yoga because they think that it cannot be sold, so it must be useless. It is so invaluable that you cannot pay for it. Now the rising of the Kundalini has to take place first of all. But with these three advantages, the fourth advantage is the highest, that you become the spirit. The spirit is the one who is the master in you. So you become your own master, you become your own guru. Nobody has to tell you, do this or do that. You are guided. Because as soon as the Kundalini rises, you start feeling the cool breeze in your hands. And these are giving you a new vibrations, a new dimension by which you know whether to do this or not. For example, you want to do something, you want to buy a book. You don't have to decide about it. As soon as you go near the book, either it will give you cool breeze, or it may make you hot, or may a little bit burn also if it's a horrid one. And you don't want to have that at any cost. You want to have the cool breeze because you enjoy it. So you just give up. You just give up things without anybody telling you, because your vibrations tell you. The spirit that is now shining your attention tells you. And you start understanding that now I have become my own guru. Because your guru is sitting inside you as a spirit. It has not yet manifested in your attention, and that's why you are worried. But just it manifests. And once it manifests, you are amazed that you yourself have become a guru of yourself. You don't need anybody else to tell you, but you can do it yourself. You can find out yourself. Nobody has to give any explanation or correction or anything. You just start improving yourself. Automatically it works. A little bit, if you know how to decode it and how to work it out, your problems, you just manage it. You become yourself a guru. That's the thing you have to be. So today the master within us is the spirit. But before realization, we are not the master. Because the master has not come in our conscious mind. It is not expressing in our conscious mind, in the sense that we are not empowered by its powers. The spirit exists, it has its own powers. But we haven't felt those powers within us. Once we feel the powers of the spirit, we are empowered by our own powers which are there. The powers are within us. These are our own powers. We don't have to borrow from anyone, ask from anyone, they are in ourselves. The spirit is within us. Only thing, that spirit has to give light in our consciousness. It has to come in our consciousness. In simple medical terminology, we can say that the spirit must manifest itself in our central nervous system. In our central nervous system. It's very simple. That you become master of yourself, and you master the disease also. You master everything. Because the master is within you. It has not come in your conscious mind. It's the only link is left. And when that happens, yoga takes place, union takes place. We should now completely keep ourselves limited to self-realization. About God, I'll tell you next time. Self-realization means to bring your spirit into your conscious mind. And that's what you have to become, the master. And that mastery is very simple because it's all built within you. Just it has to be connected. Like anything like a television set is to be connected to the mains. It's all built in, it's there. It just starts working. In the same way, you are that. You are that. Just it is to be connected. Whatever may be your caste, community, race, nationality, shapes, heights, anything, whatever it may be, makes no difference, because all of you have got this great thing within you, this power of a rebirth, and you are to be born again and you will be born again. Why not today? When we talk about realization, one has to know, first of all, that we have to have patience with ourselves. I know some people don't feel so good. Some people still have sicknesses. Some people don't even feel vibrations sometimes. Have patience with yourself. When you become your own guru, first thing, as the guru has patience with his or her disciple, you must have patience with yourself. In that patience, you will learn that you can tolerate so many things without any trouble. There's say one person who goes on grudging, oh, this is not good, that is not good. Because they have no patience with themselves. If you have patience with yourself, everything you'll accept. Wherever you are with yourself because you are realized souls. So you won't frustrate, you will not get angry. And also you will not go on grumbling and grudging. Because you are enjoying yourself. So to develop the Guru principle within you, first of all, you must develop yourself fully. Now how to develop yourself for Guru principle, one must see. We have got the 10 principles within you, as I told you before, and we should develop these all 10 principles in such a way that we stand out from others. There should be absolute truth with it. So much so that you should manifest them. And all these truths have powers. By every truth that is within you established, you don't have to do anything, they work out themselves. So first of all, you must get your chakras all right. On the chakras, you must put your attention. After the samadhi state, you will start opening them out properly. Clear them out. Know what are the chakras that are bad. I've seen people who have very bad few chakras and many good chakras, but they will be only enjoying the good chakras and will not worry about the bad ones. Pay attention to your bad chakras. Cleanse them, cleanse them. Put all your attention to that. But it will happen. It will happen. Once you get your realization, your attention will be very, very nicely placed. Now, when you people know that this has happened, and when you become the master, you know the brake and the accelerator in you. But still, actually you are not the master, you are still the driver. And when you are a driver, you automatically do it driving. But still, one should not say that you are a driver. You know the balancing of it, you know how to maneuver it, how to act. But then, what happens? To become the master, what do you do? This realization takes place. Then you become the master and you see the driver, you see the accelerator and you see the brake in yourself. And you just enjoy like a master. When you become the master, you cannot be slave of anything. No more slavery. The real freedom lies in becoming the master of yourself. No use mastering others, just master yourself. But that mastering cannot be done by lecturing or by brainwashing or by talking to you, but it's a happening that has to take place. The Kundalini has to rise and has to give you realization. This, unless and until this happens, we should not say that we know. No, knowledge is not when we are not one with the divine. It's like a machine, or you can say a telephone not connected. We have to get our connection first, establish the connection, and then we become the knower. And the knowledge becomes a part and parcel. But this cannot happen to stupid. It's not meant for stupid at all, neither for the cowardly. It is meant for people who are courageous, who are people of wisdom, who are not given to nonsensical things easily. That's why in Sahaja Yoga there are two forces working all the time. You may get your realization today here, but I won't say that you'll sustain it. I won't guarantee that. The reason is we have two forces. One is centripetal and another is centrifugal. By one force you are attracted towards it. By another force you are thrown out, because you have come out of matter. And the matter tries to drag you down. You have to master it in such a way that the spirit sits on the top of the matter. And the matter doesn't dominate you anymore. And for that you have to meditate, and you will be in meditation. It's a simple thing to be done. There's nothing difficult. Sahaja Yoga is the simplest method. Now, you must know that the spirit is your guide, that you are your own guru, you are your own master. For this you have to put this right hand just on the left hand side of your stomach to nourish your guru principle, left hand side. At this point, you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am my own master. Mother, I am my own guru. Mother, I am my own guide. Say it 10 times with full confidence. See, the vibrations will improve. Now don't think of any other gurus. Forget them. You are your own guru. You don't need a guru. You are a saint. The spirit is going to guide you. Your vibratory awareness is going to guide you. Now in our mantras we say that, Mother, I am my own guru. But saying that, do we realize that if I am my own guru, this I and my guru, between the two, what have I achieved? Where am I? Can I guide myself? Have I got the light of the Spirit on my attention so well established and manifested that I can guide myself and guide others later on? First of all, in the Guru principle, it is important that you see to yourself the introspection. Can I be my own Guru? Have I become my own Guru? So in the introspection you find out what's gone wrong with you, how you are made this way, what's wrong in my own personality. It has come from all the surroundings and the way people have been putting ideas into my head. You should have your own ideas. You shouldn't worry what Plato said and what Socrates said and what this thing said. What do you think? After all, you are enlightened people. And when you start, seeing this way yourself, then you'll be amazed a kind of a sweet humor about yourself develops. And you really become a very interesting, magnetic personality. And a very enjoyable person, extremely enjoyable. everybody will seek your company. This is what is the sign of your Guru principle being enlightened. Of course, they said that you should get detachment, you should not have any attachment to this and that and that and that. This is all talk. But actually, only introspection and assumption, or we can say the knowledge of your own depth itself will give you that feeling. If you have that knowledge that I am a Sahaja and my depth of divinity is so great, that itself will be more than sufficient for you to exist as the topmost Guru. So everywhere you start seeing Sahaja Yoga, when your heart knows what your brain knows. I've known people who know all the mantras very well, everything very well and all that, but in the heart. So put it in the heart. In Sahaja Yoga, the Guru is not through his brain, but through his heart. May God bless you.
maybe we can play the second video now, Mithya, and just keep in the meditative state. We'll just listen to how Dekasha Ruddha affects the void.
Today, he wants to know what are the powers of Ekadasha Rudra. Today I will not say what are the powers so much as I will say why it is caused. It starts from void. When your 10 dharmas are in trouble, then it comes from there, and the void, this is the void, representing the void is this part in our head. So Ekadasha Rudras all show up in this area. And you start seeing Ekadasha Rudra actually bulging out your head. So it starts with void. Now, as you know, void is the Guru Tattva, is the principle of Guru. On the right side is the Guru Tattva in which you have been dominating. On the left side in which you have been dominated in your Guru Tattva. For example, if you think you are a great Guru, or if you have tried to dominate others by your magnetism or whatever it is, or tried to do something like that, then your right side can be caught. I mean, it's a right-sided Guru Tattva. And the left-sided Guru Tattva comes by going to wrong gurus and wrong things. When you are dealing with the left side Guru Tattva, you have to say that I am my own Guru. Means when you have had other gurus. When you have had other gurus, then if you say I am my own Guru, you solve the problem. Then if you have the right side, then you have to say, Mother, you are my Guru. For the time being. Sometimes it can be quite harmful if I say that all the time. You have to go on saying, I am your own Guru. You have to say, Mother, you are my own Guru. So these 5 on the right and the 5 on the left can be solved. Now what is the 11th one? Is the spirit. Is the Agya. So the 11th one is the spirit. That you have to say that I am the spirit. You have to become the spirit. And when these Ekadasha Rudras become very strong, on the physical level it can be horrible trouble with the body, like cancer. Actually, cancer can be felt on the stomach. You can feel the lumped up on the stomach itself. If it is at the Navi place, you can feel the pulse fast. Then it's the beginning of it. Not the cancer, maybe some sort of a thing like that. But if it is here, then it's quite the beginning. Diseases like cancer, any destroying diseases can start, which are very, very fatal. Because Ekadasha Rudra is the destroying power, the essence of destroying power. If you worship, say, Buddha or Mahavira also, it can start. I mean, the way you worship, I mean, not, say, Lama's disciples, all these. And if you start on working on one side, it can spread to the other side also. So your Guru Tattva must be respected. Even in Sahaja Yoga, if you just look after yourself and don't worry about others, then also your Guru Tattvas can be in trouble. Now Guru Tattva is also balanced by Nadi, which is the center. So actually originally it starts with left and right Nadi to begin with. Here also so subtle it is. If you start making money illegally as a guru, or if you give money to somebody who is a guru, you can start also. If you give money to someone for taking God's blessings or something like that, see, I mean, if to a wrong person, if you give it to the right, it's all right. But to the wrong purpose and a wrong thing, you spend your money, then you catch it. Or if you make money, say somebody wants to make money out of Sahaja Yoga, say for example, finished. It starts. I mean, that's the essence of it, I am saying. So, one has to be careful that when you come to Dharma, which is the seat of void, which is the light, or we can say the expression of Nabi, one should know we should be standing firmly on that. Like drinking too much is against Dharma, taking drugs is against Dharma, telling lies about other people is Dharma, stealing is against Dharma, all these things are. Killing somebody is against Dharma, all the 10 commandments. So when you try to disobey them and go on disobeying it all the time, then it works that way. Starts. So be careful about your dharma. Be honest to yourself, be kind to yourself and to others. And it starts accumulating gradually. Ego develops sometimes, can create a superego, because mostly ego-oriented people go to superego style. Like they drink, they take drugs, so from here to here. It may develop in any way, but is an outcome of the void. All right?
Thank you, Shri Mataji, for all that wealth of knowledge. And we can just finish off with raising our Kundalini, putting on a bandhan. Thank you, everyone. And Chris, for having me.
Thank you very much, Troy. That was really good. Really strong.
Oh, good. Yeah, some strong talk, strong words by Shri Mataji there. Like, not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So we really have to look after our void.
Yeah. Yes, it's important, isn't it?
Yeah. And I mean, the void is sort of, we cross that ocean illusion because we've got our self-realization. So if we meditate and strengthen our self-realization through our connection, then we clear, or we cross that ocean, and then by meditating and doing the practice Sahaja Yoga, we clear the void and avoid the Ekadesha problem.
Yeah, and it takes time, doesn't it? Like she said, be patient, and also I think, well, like what she said, work on the negative chakras too. The chakras, always enjoy the good chakras, but we've got to get to the ones that are a bit harder to work on, that are causing us a bit of problem.
So if you've been to what we call a false guru, which is somebody that's seeking money from you, or you've paid that guru money for some sort of thing that is allegedly spiritual, and then so you need to work that out within yourself, that recognize it first, and then and clear the void, so you don't have any problems in your ascent.
Yeah, I was just looking in the mantra book. It said about that you can shoe beat the false guru. So I don't know if you know about shoe beating. That we have so many techniques in Sahaja Yoga that we can clear things, and that's using the Mother Earth element. So yeah, that's a good one if you ever do a shoe beat. If you learn how to shoe beat, that you'll learn sometime if you practice Sahaja Yoga. She said that's a good one to get rid of the effects of the false guru.
Yeah, and then working on establishing your innocence and being close to nature.
Yes, the nature. She said that. Yeah, look at nature. That's another way. Yeah, keep your attention on the Mother Earth. Yes. Yeah. Well, thanks everyone. The people are leaving. That appreciate it. That's good. And thanks for everyone coming.
Thanks, Troy. That was really good. Thanks, and thanks for everyone for sharing the vibrations. They're really strong. And we'll see you next week for another program. Next week, Lisa will be presenting a program. So I'd like to get as many practicing Sahaja Yogis to present different themes. Thank you, Troy. That was really good. Really.
All right. Thank you. It was good. Well, have a good weekend, everyone, and see you, Chris. See you on the weekend, probably. Take care.
Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Mitya.